As for myself, I am simply Hot Frog, the jester, and this is my last jest. This is a twisted tale of revenge in Edgar Allan Poe's horror fiction short story of a dwarf jester in the court of a jokester king and his 7 ministers. Poe is well known for his dark and gothic horror story short fiction such as Telltale Heart, The Raven, and The Castle of Amontillado. In all this, we see Poe's ability to captivate the reader through his dark and ironic imagination, which is clearly seen in the story of Hofrog. Now, in the story, Hofrog is a jester to a king whose favorite pastime is to do a good joke. Hofrog, along with his friend Tribeca, is enslaved to the king, forcing them to go through this tremendous amount of humiliation on a day-to-day basis. One day, the king's jokes and anger become jumbled together, which is taken out on Hofrog's one and only friend Tribeca. Now, it is time for Hofrog to turn him into the one laughed at. I think the overall theme of this fantastic Edgar Allan Poe short story is overcoming one's condition or other obstacles. Hofrog being 1, a dwarf, and 2, having discontorted legs, he is automatically set at a higher disadvantage compared to the king. On top of that, he has a major humiliating position, being the king's jester or fool. Yet, Hofrog has the ability to use his knowledge to formulate a plan in an instant to finally get his revenge against the king. By Poe doing this, he has shown the difference in being physically strong and having a good amount of intelligence. Now, I ask you this. Who doesn't like a good underdog in a story? We have seen many fantastic underdogs throughout literature grow to greatness or defeat forces stacked against them. In numerous times throughout literature, we have seen the underdog do all these things and more, but very little do we see it in a fashion done as dark as Poe does. This gives us a great element of shock, tension, and may I say, happiness towards the end? I don't know. Well, now I think we should ask some people what they think about the story. What do I think about the story? Excuse me? Edgar Allan Poe is a literary genius and all of his stories are fantastic. This one especially. If I could, I would read this 1,000,000 times, day and night, because that's how good it is. If you don't buy this book today and read it, that will actually be a crime against humanity. Okay. Buy the book. Well, to be honest with you, I really don't like to read, but I guess when it comes to Edgar Allan Poe, his works are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it was very easy for me to read through. Wasn't as crazy. Yeah. I mean, if you really don't like to read, it's a nice, good short story that can really get you into the mood to read. Yeah, I recommend 10 out of 10. All I'm gonna say is that I have never in my life loved a story so much as I love the story by Hot Frog. I mean, this story is just an inspiration to me, even though it's dark, even though it's sad, but then it's also like you root for him, and it's everything. And I think you should buy this book, or not buy, but read this story as soon as the video's over. As soon as you click off. Don't even wait. What are you waiting for? Life is there. Get the book. Well, really is for you to find out when you read this vengeful story of Hot Frog by Edgar Allan Poe. Have a good time reading.